Hey, all rolling. We back from Bimini, boys.
Hey, boy, off that boat, boy. Swing, spin the block, come pick your boy back up, boy. Take me back to that Biminian.
Take me back. Hey.
Go back to that Biminian.
Hey, big guy. Boy. Hey, big guy. Yeah, we've been down in Bimini, them boy.
Boy, I've been on a real big boat.
The Fly-Migos.
The Fly-Migos.
Mama!
Man, we really should have had other shirts to wear like every day. We'd have been that group.
Oh, dude, we would have killed him.
Yeah.
Ooh, kill him.
Killing him.
Yeah, we should have. I wanted to get the shirts made, but then I was like, I ain't trying to undertake that shit.
Nah, I think this was a good one to go. It's kind of whack when you see like other people wearing the same shit. Like I see some dude wearing it like the next day. He had the whole outfit.
Yeah, that's fucking Old Navy.
Punk ass.
That's why.
Is it Old Navy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's Old Navy.
Hell yeah, everybody hit Old Navy. We just got lucky we had one that wasn't quite as popular. But
I thought it was just some Amazon shit. I don't know where it come from.
That shit I wore to the to Bimini.
To Bimini
was Amazon special.
Word. Shit, Jeff was super fly with the Amazon specials on that boat. Every day
no,
that man
he had
showed up fresh every
sheen,
day.
Boy, that sheen.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Man, that boy showed up fresh every day.
But in case y'all didn't know, we back from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
We had to rock shirts tonight. Show y'all. There was like what 6, 7 of us rocking these joints.
Yeah, shit was dope because like every time we didn't know everybody. You know how these women do it. And women showed up and we damn. Every time somebody showed up, like, oh, you too, huh, motherfucker? And everybody that showed up didn't know. And it was one of those
like,
situations.
oh, here we go.
That shit was good.
Dude, that shit was dope though because like. You remember that top 21 and up floor?
Yeah.
So like we lost Worm and Brittany was like, damn, I can't where the fuck is Worm? You know what I'm saying? And or she call him Chris, we call him Worm, but where's Worm? And she's looking, dude, there's at this time, there's probably over 1,500 to 2,000 people in our eyesight on this boat. And these shirts, though, dog, I could see all my people. I'm like, there's one of them over there, one of them boys, there's one of them boys. But she was like, she picked him out. She was like, there he is, yo. And he was looking for people. So I was standing back, and Brittany went to the like thing, and she was like, "Oh, there he is! I see him over there." And I was like, "Oh," so she was like, "Come over here, and because he'll be able to see you." So I walked over to the balcony, and then he's scanning, and I'm like doing this, and then he sees me. He's like, "Hey, I see you over there. You over there? I'm over
What you
here.
doing over there? Get over here." Yeah, that shit was dope. If you want to find us, you just look near any bar. Somebody was always at the bar grabbing something to drink. I drank, Jesus Christ, I drank so much over this weekend. My liver hurt when I got home.
Yeah, I don't see. You don't think you could put down 15 drinks, but
yeah, man.
But then it's all of a sudden like after you get to 10, I don't know if you notice after you get to 10, they start saying like on the bottom of your receipt it says alcohol count 10. But they don't show that alcohol count until you get to 10.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
By the time I got to 10, I didn't give a shit no more.
Just
keep.
Well, that's when I started giving a shit because I was like, I only got 5 left. Boy, gotta be strategic.
Well, I had a strategy. I would just like, look, after 11 o'clock, no more liquor. Because I knew, I was like, man, the one goal I had, or the 3 goals I had, was to not get sunburnt, seasick, or hungover. And I just had that strategy down at 11 o'clock and just drink some beers, some waters or something, and then just keep on rocking.
No, you did good. You did shit. I was worried about you, but you turned out good. You turned out all right. You did good, old son.
Yeah, I was happy at that.
Because I've been on cruises with people where like the second day you don't see them motherfuckers though. It's like the first day they all right, and like boat starts rolling, they get to drinking, and like you said, like. If you get hung over, that's one thing. But if you hung over and seasick at the same time, dude, that's what
I was trying to avoid.
Recipe for fucking disaster. I didn't drink. I made it a point. I didn't drink one beer except for that damn Peroni. I was asking you if you had on the.
I think you weren't feeling that well that day.
That's the only reason I had a beer.
I think you.
The only reason I had a beer.
Going super hard. Y'all boys was going super hard.
Bro,
I had to take it easy the first night because I felt that boat start moving because I was fucked up because when we was getting ready before we took off I was just hammering the drinks down because I was like if I'm gonna get seasick I want to be drunk when it happens. And
Well, that was the last day.
No, for you,
When
it was
I
the
didn't
last
feel
day.
good.
The first day fucked me up. When that boat started moving
Yeah.
around at night, I forget where we came out. I think it was a comedy club or some shit. And that boat started moving around. I was like, oh, I don't like this.
Well, what happened was we were all on that beach right by the boat that they let us off, and I ordered one drink. It was fucking $20. It was a coconut drink, bro. It was probably like
crooks.
Fuck, dude. It was probably like, that's what I was saying, dude. I'm like, how the fuck it costs $20 to get a rum punch in the Bahamas, bro? That shit should be like 8 rubles or something. You know what I'm saying? Dog? Like $20 American dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are fucking crazy. Like there was a crane on the beach. Like y'all still building this shit. I wonder that's why y'all charging so much for fucking drinks.
You just paying the construction tax on that.
Ain't no shit. But I bought that one drink and I was like, and I could see the boat. I'm sitting there spending $20 and I could throw a rock and hit our fucking boat. I'm like, there's 15.
Yeah. Free drinks on
my wife don't drink that much. There's like 22 free drinks on that boat or already paid for drinks on that boat. I'm not about to sit here and spend 20 a pop. So we sat at the beach for like another hour and I was like, I got to get a drink. You know what I'm saying? I got to. I mean, I drank so much the night before that I was like, if I don't get something in me now, I'm gonna be feeling bad. Yeah. So me and Worm go to walk and run into Blake's ass. Yeah. And he's walking too, but he's like, where the hell y'all going? We're like, we're going to this bar. He was like, for what? I was like, get a drink. He was like, no, my friend. He's like, I got a golf cart, bro. Come hop on. So we hop on, and this thing is the biggest piece of shit, dude. He put the fucking gas down. This thing was like, it took us like a solid 2 minutes to get up to speed. But once we was rolling. He takes us downtown into like, if you from Charleston, it's like the hood, you know what I'm saying? But down to the hood, to the corner market, go in there, we get a whole sleeve of Fireball. You know what I'm saying? So we drink, me and Jeff put down probably like 6 apiece or some shit. The whole sleeve just between me and him. I think a couple other people had 1 or 2 out of it. And then that's what started that shit that night. And that's why the next morning when I drank that beer, I wasn't feeling too good because I was like, Raven kept me up till like 4 in the fucking morning that night, dude. She's a damn animal, bro.
She was, when she was in rare
usually,
form on that fucking
usually
boat,
it's
dude.
me, bro. Usually it's me.
She was going
like,
from the nightclub to the casino, back to the nightclub.
She was not
to
playing,
dancing in the
dog.
hallways. That girl's off the chain, dude.
She was not playing, dude. Worm, funny story about Worm. So we were sitting by the, that little atrium bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first day, this was the first night, I think, that we were sitting there. But, dude, we had one of them laughs, like, from back in the day where you can't catch your breath, dude. Because Warren was telling me, because he had, like, his e-cig or something in his room, right? And so, like, he kept waiting on his bags to get there, and they weren't never there. So he went to the room. That's why we lost him the first day. We were up on the balcony looking for him and shit because he had went to the room. But this motherfucker was talking about, because the second time he went to look for his bags, I walked with him. I was like, I'll walk with you. We go to his room. Bags ain't there. We was searching the hallways, like, looking for his bag. Be like, fuck, we'll just take it. You know what I'm saying? But couldn't find it. So then we all get back together or whatever. We go back to where everybody's at. And then Worm disappears. And he's gone for like 40 minutes. And that's when Brittany's like, where the fuck is Worm? You know what I'm saying? And da-da-da-da. So all that shit happened. We get back together. But then we're sitting by the bar, at downstairs bar. And they're at the bar. We're sitting in them chairs, like, kind of lounging. And Worm's like, dude, you know, every time I went to my room, my bags were there. But the last time you went there, he's like, I'm not fucking leaving until I bring my bags. They should already be here. So he said he laid on his bed for like 30 minutes. And then finally he was like, he just looked over and his bags were sitting there. So he done been in his fucking room 3 different times, walked by his fucking bags, walked out, left, came back. That's
a worm moment right there.
Dog, it had me sent, bro. I was laughing so hard. Everybody in the bar was looking at it. I was like, dog, it was like 5-alarm alert, you know what I'm saying? Like, worms down. This motherfucker's just sitting in his room like, man, I wish they'd bring those bags. That shit was fucking cracking me up, dude. Them poor people, man. Him and Brittany, they I think they was fucking with them because they kept cutting them off with drinks
they got
shit.
cut off, but she was not happy about that shit.
No, and I mean, I agree with her, bro, because I drink and I ain't get cut off once. And I drink I definitely drink more than her. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That day that she got cut off, she was knocking them tequilas back.
Well, that's what I think fucked her up, because she kept ordering
busted up.
tequilas, and like me and Jeff did that last time we was on a cruise. But it works. It gets you where you want to be, but you run out quicker because it's literally a shot of tequila on the rocks. So it's like,
Yeah, they were hefty shots though. They were healthy for
yeah,
sure.
but still only like 3 sips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got me like 2 of them. I kept hitting them fucking Island Old Fashions. Them shit. I gotta look the recipe up for that motherfucker. That shit was delicious.
Yeah, those are the
That
best,
shit,
man.
I ain't
Those
never
are the
had like
best.
that.
I got a good little video of her making that shit for us, man.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
What the- Copy that shit, mimic that shit.
Yeah, it's funny because like all that footage I took, people be saying shit, like all kind of shit happened. Like I'll let y'all watch it after this, but all kind of things happen where like y'all be like, damn man, I forgot the fucking motherfuckers recording. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit be happening. Fuck.
Dude, who was it that told me? I forget who said it, but they were like in that casino. Some chick sat down, some older lady, first time on a cruise, first time in a casino, spent 4 cents and won 10 grand.
Yeah, 40 cent.
40
Yeah,
cent
yeah.
and won 10
That was
grand.
us. We was standing by her.
Jesus Christ, I'd be like,
Yeah.
y'all could turn
First
around,
cruise,
take
first
me
time
back.
gambling.
I'm good, baby. I guess then you just turning it all the way up.
That shit.
My ass, I'd have probably fucked around and spent all that bitch
What
back
was
in
the last
casino.
day though?
It was, oh yeah, so she
Yeah.
really made out like a bandit.
It's right before my great story.
Oh, the champ is here. The champ is here.
Yeah, dog.
Got your first little knockout. That's good to know.
Bro, that shit was crazy, man. The motherfucker just like dudes trying to like break into my room, and I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? Like at first I hear the shit sliding in the door, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh man, somebody's at the wrong fucking room. We tried it like 2 times, and then he started like putting his shoulder into the door. I was like, motherfucker. So we had just laid down. We just got back from the club. We sitting there just talking about all the shit, just like we talking now. Just talking about shit that happened throughout the day and all that shit, trying to wind down, and fucking I hear that dude trying to shit. Then he starts like banging the door, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go up here. I looked through the peephole. I'm like, some young cat, like in his 20s, little white dude with ponytail and shit. I'm like, bro, you're at the wrong room. Like, no the fuck I'm not. Yeah. It's like, oh, here we go. Like, bro, you're at the wrong room. No, man, no, dude, this is my room. I'm like, let me open this door and help this dude, because I've been there. I've been young and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, if security comes and finds this cat right now, you know what I mean? Like, you trying different people's doors and shit. Like, it's the last night, homie. It's 2:30 in the morning. You really want to go spend the night in the fucking holding cell and then go to jail in Charleston? I don't even know where you from.
Yeah.
So that's what was on my mind. I was like, let me just open the door, show him that I'm definitely not with you. You don't know whose room this is. You're fucked up. So that's what I was trying to do. But as soon as I opened the door, dude just got belligerent even more. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, as soon as I opened the door, I instantly regretted it. I was like, I should just fucking let the fucking shit play out some other way. But I was like, look at me, dude. You're in the wrong you're lost. That's what I said. I said, look at me, you're lost. He said, nah, fuck. You turn around. I bought this boat. I was like, bro, this is like a fucking $1 billion boat.
Yeah.
You ain't buy this shit. And so that's the point where I was like, all right, I gotta find an escape route. So I put my hand on his chest. I tried to like just easily like give me some space, because as soon as I opened the door, he stepped in, but I like stopped him right here. So I kind of pushed him back, but I felt he was like pushing on me. So I was like, all right, he ain't about to leave easily, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, the first thing I thought was like, just let me extend my arm and shut the door. But I didn't do it hard enough, you know. I should have just pushed the fuck out of him, but I didn't. I was trying not to be a dick.
You should have gave him a power shot.
Yeah, I should have just like pushed him all the way out in the hall,
two-handed,
and shut the door.
Fucking put him on his ass.
Just pushed him out of the way so I could shut the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was really just trying to ease him back without fucking him up or knocking him down, and just shut the door and be like, yell from the other side of the door again. Like, that's fine. But you can talk all you want. I can tell you you're a piece of shit and leave and you're lost. But no, as soon as I tried to push him and shut the door, that man just went Goldberg, dog. Tried to spear me, push me into the room. knocked me on top of Raven, who was on the bed. But where he fucked up was he put his head down instantly and like went for the spear. So I instantly had the damn neck. And but I couldn't get no leverage to squeeze on it. You know, I just could control him. So like I threw him down on the ground and then he pushed me this way. You know what I'm saying? Like I could control where his head was, but he was doing all the pushing because I couldn't really get no leverage. But then once I did get the leverage, I dragged his ass out the fucking room, yeah. Which sucked because, like I said, we landed on Raven. Then she went for the phone, and then he pushed me over to the phone. So she went to the door, and she opens the door and starts yelling for people. But them doors are so small. So when I dragged him out the door, I pushed her, me, him, everybody out the room. Door shuts. We're locked out the room with this motherfucker. I'm like, God damn. So I was like, all right, fuck it.
Give it to him. I just
cranked down on that dude, and he was a short guy, so I like lifted him up because I'm pretty tall. I lifted him up where his tippy toes were just kind of on the ground, and like he was still trying to like get out. And then Raven's like, "Don't kill him, Michael! Don't kill him!" I was like, "I'm not fucking letting go till he goes limp." And dude tried to tap out. He like tapped my leg 3 times, and then I knew I was like, he about to go out. So I just cinched it in a little more, lifted him up. I felt him go limp, and I just dropped him, dude. And it took a solid 10 minutes, maybe more he was out the whole time, like, you know, shaking and shit. I was getting scared. I was like, I hope I didn't kill this kid. Because I didn't want to hurt him. That's what I was saying. I was like, bro, I'm just trying to help you. Like, I feel you. Everybody on this boat's drunk as fuck, and I don't want to see nobody have a bad time or go to jail, whatever. And fucking ended up, he was trying to open the door with like a fucking
business card.
Yeah,
Some dumb shit.
It was like a fucking Busch Gardens arcade card or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought it was a legit card because you know how like the first time cruisers had blue cards.
Yeah.
Then like I had like a red card because I've been on a few cruises, and then there's a gold card. I think it's like if you've been on 10 or more cruises. This is a gold card. But since we all got locked out the room, once security showed up, they were trying to figure out where he was from and his family because the motherfuckers sleep. And I told security, I was like, if you could let me in my room, I think his card's in my room because he had a card. When I opened the door, I saw the gold card. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to look at the card to see if I could see his room number, but it just looked gold, and then he just got belligerent. So I opened the door, and I found it on the floor, and it was like, and I handed it to security, and I was like, it's not going to help you, bud. And dude was like, looked at it, was like, yeah, that's not a room key. I was like, no, that's what he was trying to open the room with. And then we come to find out, we was on the first floor. This motherfucker was on the 6th floor. He was from the 6th deck. So not only was he at the wrong room, he was in the wrong floor. The motherfucker was in a different dimension, dog. Like, he was...
Dude, what's funny is that shit could have happened to me one time when I was young. I did something very similar to that. We was in Myrtle Beach, and we was with a group, and we was in these villas, whatever. And all of it, like, I was on the beach, and I was all fucked up. So we all started walking back to the beach. Well, I sat in the beach so long that, like, you know, when you sit like ankle deep in the water slowly erodes the sand, and your feet slowly get buried. So them boys started walking away, and I had to sit there and fucking fight to get my feet out for a little while because I was there for like a solid hour, me and Blake. And then, damn, them boys like took off running, and they like ran away. And I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit the cut on them. I'm gonna get to the room and lock them out. But I was all fucked up. So I try to shoot through one villa, try to go to the next villa. But where I fucked up was I was supposed to go one more. So I go to the second villa. I go all the way up to whatever floor we was on, 3rd floor, some shit like that. And I run up to the rooms. I'm rushing real quick, and I start banging on the door. I'm like, yo, whoever's in there, open the door. And nobody's open the door. It's like 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. Same situation. I'm all fucked up, dude. I bang on this door for a solid 15 minutes. I sat down on the floor and put my back against it. I was dropping beats on the door, just because I knew whoever was in there was probably in the far back room. So now I'm sitting on the floor and I'm fucking elbowing this door and I'm banging. I finally hear some foot. And I was like, damn, where are these boys at? Like, I've been here for a minute. They must be fucking around. Just finally hear some dude say, what the fuck you want? I was like, huh? What the fuck you want? I was like, I look at the room and I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, bro, this ain't even my room. I could tell that dude was pissed off. So then I leave, obviously. I go find the boys and they're like, dude, where the fuck were you at? I was like, yo, thank God y'all didn't come. Y'all should have come looking for me or something because I was about to be in a shit situation.
Yeah, no shit, dude. That's what I was saying about that dude. Like nobody was coming to find him. Felt bad for dude. Honestly, when he was laying there, I was like, phew.
Yeah, well.
But I guess like they said his sister met him at the triage or whatever and shit. So I don't know. When the security guy, like, there was a language barrier because he came back like 20 minutes later and was asking me if I want to press charges. And I was like, nah, I think that dude's had enough tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even know what the fuck's going on. So I definitely don't want him to wake up and be like, oh, dude, by the way, you're going to jail too. You know what I mean? So fuck it.
Well, it's kind of fucked up because my daughter, her friend, and Debbie Quarters was a couple rooms down from y'all, and she heard all the commotion too. And she, I think she walked up to the door, maybe looked out the peephole or something because he tried to get in her room too. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, that dude, he was just blackout and just trying to find his way home. Yeah, he was
fucked up. Yeah, she came out the room. It was funny because she actually stepped over the dude while he was asleep. Because her room was on the other side of where I dropped him, and my room was on this side. So when she came out, he was like, Michael, I knew that was your voice. You okay? I was like, yeah, dude, try to get in my room. And then I don't know if security or medic was there to help him, and then she like stepped over him and came and talked to us for a minute and shit. But I was like, damn.
She saw me in the morning. She's like, Michael had an incident last night. I was like, oh shit, hold on now, because that's how she started the sentence.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I know you said you weren't feeling good and you was having palpitations and all that shit. And I was like, this motherfucker had a stroke out last night. Like, what happened? She's like, no, he almost fucking killed this guy. And I was like, whoa, what are you talking about, dude? Mm-hmm. She was like, I mean, this dude ran up in his room and Michael beat the fuck out of him or choked him out or some shit. She said, I thought he fucking killed him. He laid there for like 10 minutes. I was like, yeah. Is everybody all right? She was like, not that guy. Yeah. I was like, well, that's all I give a fuck about.
Nah, that's what I was saying, dude. You know me, bro. I ain't no fucking fighter, dude. I don't be fighting. Like, that's the last thing I'm trying to do.
But it's go time like that. It's go time. Man.
Yeah, I mean, it would happen so fast, bro. I woke up in the morning. I was like, yo, was that shit a fucking dream or what, bro? Yeah. But, that's just luck. I'm kind of glad it was the last fucking night. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because I ain't get to go to sleep until like almost 5, and then had to turn around, wake up at like 7, and get off the boat.
Yeah, that adrenaline dump.
Yeah, you want to talk about feeling sick?
Yeah, that
because I was 15 drinks in when that dude came to my room, and luckily, like, I
you must have spread yours out properly or something, because for him to be that fucked up, must have been knocking them bitches back.
That dude wasn't just on alcohol.
You think he was all pilled out or some shit?
It had to be, man. Like it was totally like a, you know me, man. I'm seasoned Xanax.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's probably on one of them
like,
shit.
That's what it was to me. That's what it looked like to me, Xanax or Klonopin, because he was totally like incoherent and wanting to fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how I used to. And like looking at this dude, he don't seem like the type of dude just be trying to fight. You know
once y'all described him to me, I remember seeing him around the boat.
Yeah, I just think it got too late, and the drinks and probably some Xanax or something like that. It's just like, because he was out of it. So I had no hard feelings.
That sucks. You made an enemy on the boat. I made a famous friend on the boat. Yeah, we out here. Todd, what's up, baby?
Yeah, but that's why I put up the Bulldogs tonight, because I was we got a picture with old Todd Gurley.
That was dope, man. Todd Gurley was on the boat, man, and I didn't even recognize him. I didn't recognize him until somebody said like Troy met Todd Gurley, and I was like, wait, on the boat? And they were like, yeah, you got a picture with him and shit. I was like, damn, that's what's up. That dude was on my fantasy team. He took me to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. So I was going to let it die like that. But the people that we was there with, like Christina's family, her uncle and shit, is a diehard. I mean, they're from Georgia. Yeah. So he's a diehard Bulldogs fan. He's like, TG3 here? And I was like, I guess. So we was in that piano bar. We was talking about it for like a couple hours. And then I'm sitting up at the bar. And then he kind of like rubs shoulders with me. He gets real close to me and shit. And I look at this dude and I look back at him. I was like, is that him? He's like, yeah, that's fucking him. I was like, excuse me, sir. Hey, my man, what's your name? And he was like, Todd. But he had that look on his face like, oh shit. He's like, Todd. And I was like, hey, I know who you are. I don't make a thing, but you took me to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, my fantasy team. He's like, yeah, you're welcome. All right, I see. He's not in the mood. Yeah. So I was like, I didn't want to pawn him off as being a dick. I could just tell, like, this is all fucking day with these people, right? So then, so I'm just standing there, and then, he was just like, are you in line? I was like, yeah, it's him, then me, then you. And he was like, all right. And he looked at his girl, and he just left. Yeah. So I was like, man, I hope I didn't blow this man's spot up and piss him off, put him in a shitty mood or something like that, right? So whatever. So he leaves. So we're chilling, and then like at the end of the night, damn, and I go back. And I'm all fucking ecstatic. I talk to the fucking Todd girl, you know. And he don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But all the people there I was like, yeah, that's cool, man. What'd he say? All right, ain't nothing really. Just how you doing? Whatever. So
like,
then,
how long I gotta wait?
Yeah.
3 or 4 people. All right, I'm out.
Fuck
That's
that.
all he said.
Yeah, it was very short. Very short. You could just tell he wasn't in the mood. So anyways, so the night goes on, and at the end of the night, like 2:00 in the morning, everybody ends up at the pizza joint, right? So him and like maybe 3 or 4 people are sitting back in this corner, and we ate our pizza and shit. And Christina seen him. She's like, oh shit, there's Todd over there. I ain't fuck with him, man. I think I pissed him off. So then I was like, well, whatever. It's fine, whatever. So I get up to go get something to drink. He just walks up to me, and he's just like, damn, man, they got the ice machine working and shit. I was like, he's all smiles and shit. Like, maybe he's in a good mood. Yeah, sit there, chop it up with him for a minute, talk some shit about the pizza and the boat, and just probably like a little 2-minute conversation. But that was cool that he initiated it back. I kind of walked away, and I went straight back to them Georgia people, and they were like, oh, you over there with your homie? I was like, yeah, it's Todd. We're friends now.
yeah.
But you could tell, like, what I think it was like, I kind of fucked him up when I fucked with him in the bar, but I didn't make a thing about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it like, holy shit, everybody come over here to take a picture of this Todd girl. I just left it alone. But then when he caught me by myself, he just walked over to settle stuff. I thought
he was trying to be as normal as he could.
Yeah,
like, I felt bad because I asked him for a picture with me and Caden, and he was like, yeah, that's cool. So I got the picture or whatever, and I could tell like he wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I ain't that type of dude. Like, I wasn't even gonna talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fine with like this right here. Like, I saw Todd Gurley on the boat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need the picture. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying?
Autograph,
like,
none of that shit.
No, it's cool if we talked or if we didn't talk. But, hey, Todd Gurley was on the fucking cruise with us. Oh, for real? Yeah, boom. It's good. I'm good with that type of shit. But my son wanted a picture, so I was like, I felt obligated. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I got to take, I ain't going to tell him. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cool experience for him. And don't get me wrong. I would love to take a picture with the motherfucker. But when, asked him for a picture, and I could tell he didn't want to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? But
he's cool enough to do it, though.
Yeah, but I mean, afterwards, after he took the picture, I told him, I was like, hey, man, I'm sorry to, what'd I say? I was just like, my bad for holding you up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My bad. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, don't sweat it, bro. It is what it is. It's kind of shit, So, we
Well,
both.
I mean, you could have been the other extreme. He could have been like, I ain't taking pictures tonight, bro. He could have really let you down. But he was cool enough to do it or let the kid down with some shit.
And either way, I would have been like, that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But, I made it a point to be like, you don't have to take a picture. That's what I told him. That's honestly what I said. I was like, yo, you mind taking a picture with me and my son? It's okay if you say no. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, nah, it's cool. And then he took the picture, and then I was like, hey, bro, I'm sorry to fucking tie. I'm sorry. I can't remember exactly how it worded, but it was like something like, I'm sorry for tying you up or making you do that or some type of shit.
I'm more sorry he had to sit through that fucking whack ass comedy show.
That shit, that comedian was fucking.
That fucking
what?
Dude, Carnival. I gotta write a letter or some shit. Y'all can't just have.
I hate that for you, bro, because I'm
such a comedy fan.
The one that Jeff, did we go to any comedy shows last time? You don't remember?
That dude was talking about the tent and shit. He was a goofball.
Yeah, he was.
I'm talking about the last cruise.
Dork.
We did go to a comedy show.
They were pretty good, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. It was a good little stage too. It was even smaller, and it was like more like into it.
Yeah, was it the country dude with the cowboy hat? No, that was with when I went with Bill and them.
I want to say it was like some kind of like Filipino guy or something.
See, the two dudes. See, y'all didn't see the first comic, did you? See, he was kind of the same situation. He was like a 60-something-year-old Cuban dude.
Right.
And he was more interested in pushing his book than doing fucking comedy.
I feel like the comic we seen, he felt like
his shit was so
wanted the crowd to like heckle somebody.
Yeah.
Like, he really didn't have good jokes.
No, he had whack ass jokes. But the dude that was before him had even whacker. He was even whacker because he stole 3 of Jeff Foxworthy's jokes, straight word for word, verbatim, the whole fucking style. And I was like, then he tried. He like worked around the front row. He talked shit about everybody in the front row, but he stopped at me and Christina. So Christina was like, "Good, thank God, I didn't want to fuck with that dude." I was like, "Yeah, me either. He's fucking whack."
Shit, the first cruise, the second cruise we went on, I went with like Bill and Jamie and all them, and there was a dude that was like that comedian. There was both the comedians that were on that time. I think they had 3 comedians on that boat, but I only watched 2, but both of them were fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
And
just
then,
needed they needed a younger crowd. I can't. Both of them had Viagra jokes. That was their fucking. That was their big like. But I don't want to hear about
They
65
needed
year
an
old.
older crowd.
Yeah,
What
I didn't
you're
want to hear
saying,
about
yeah.
65-year-old dudes talking about their dicks, man.
Yeah.
The other dude was worse. He was like, he talking about these 2 young girls. Like, I will fuck you, girls. Oh, dude, you could blow me. I was like, what the fuck kind of weird shit is that?
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's not even like halfway funny. It's just fucking creepy.
Well, I think that like if you're going dick jokes and all that shit, man, it's like you don't really have
Relatable
like
material.
cheap
Yeah,
laughs.
it's
you know what I'm
fucking
saying?
low
It's
hanging
just
fruit.
cheap laughs. Yeah,
It's like fart jokes. It's like everybody farts and half of the population has a dick.
I think that piano bar was the dope shit.
Piano bar was
Too,
dope.
as like a
Y'all
whole
didn't
group.
y'all didn't get to see the fucking epic rock show. That shit was off the chain.
Jeff saw some of it. He might not remember it. In fact,
Oh,
he got
that
it.
shit
He's
was
got it
dope.
recorded. I was going through footage, and like we're at dinner. When
Jeff's
we went to that
escapade,
dinner
the
with
Jeffscapade.
Jeffscapade. When we went to Denver, when we went to dinner, like with all of us, fucking. So like all the footage I got, it's like dinner, all before dinner, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle of dinner, rock show. Just like
popped
3
up.
videos in the rock show, a video in the atrium, and then boom, back to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Jeff like split on dinner for like 20 minutes, and that is Jeffscapade.
Jeffscapade.
Yeah, he went to the bathroom and the footage says otherwise.
But you was down there for the 90s trivia thing, right? The one that took home the gold on,
Yeah.
baby. I wish I had my drip on to go with it.
Hell
But,
yeah.
but that shit was dope. But they had the night before, maybe not the night before.
Got
But
that shit on technicality. You didn't know the name.
man, he gave me that shit, man. I bet you the other dude didn't know all that shit. He's full of shit.
He full of shit.
He probably
yeah.
had the Wi-Fi package over there looking him up. I was straight as he said
Ain't no
it,
shit.
writing them down,
Me too.
bro.
I had 39 points. I just didn't know the name of who sang Macarena.
Yep, it's Los Del Rio.
Yeah.
He gave me credit because I said Los Rios.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'll give you credit for that one.
But other than that shit was easy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
If you from our neck of the,
Yeah,
like
but
our time.
but you see the one the trivia he did the night before was the Motown trivia, and it was the same layout, the same play the song and then stop at the chorus. Everybody don't sing it out loud type shit, just like this, just like
Yeah,
he did. And I didn't know all of them shit, but there were some older people in the crowd that got all of them.
I'm sure. I mean, because we from the 90s, so
Yeah, that's
I knew all them shit.
my fucking era.
There wasn't nothing I didn't know, except for the name of whoever sang the Macarena, which is kind of a fucked up one to throw in there. It's a one-hit wonder.
It was, and yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's really
like,
a remake. It's like the La Bamba. La Bamba is an originally Richie
yeah,
Valens
yeah,
song.
yeah. But I you know, that to me, like, one-hit wonder and you want to know the artist, like, that should be, like, in a one-hit wonder trivia. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, like...
You know,
Fuck knows
I
that.
speaking of the '90s song shit, I seen Ice-T on this. I think it was on Drink Champs, and he was talking about "Whoop, There It Is." Did you watch a little bit of that? Did you see any clips on that? Basically, how that song came to be.
Who are you talking about? Ice-T?
Ice-T.
No.
Well, the song "Whoop, There It Is" by a tag team.
Yeah.
They were the DJs at Magic City in Atlanta, like the original Magic City, I guess.
Yeah.
And every time the girls would bend over and let you see that hootie, they say "Whoop, there it is."
Yeah.
And then they turn it into a song. Nobody really knows that shit's all about some fucking hootie hoo.
I don't know.
Kids around here bouncing around saying, "Whoop, there it is."
Upside down, inside out.
Right. We gonna
Tell
tag
you
team
what it's
that
all
thing.
about. Tag team back again.
Yeah, man.
Checking the record. Let's begin. But you had a good first cruise though, bro.
It was dope,
you ready
yo.
to go back on them?
I told them boys spin the block, come pick me
Spin
back
the
up.
block,
bro.
pick me back
you ain't
up.
Even, you ain't even gotta let me off, man. I done went back. I don't want to go back to Bimini though. That shit was played out. I want to go somewhere else popping. But you know what? The good thing about going to Bimini, I didn't spend one dime on that
Like I
island.
said, I spent that $20, and that was I spent $40 because I went and got them shot in the fireball.
Yeah.
But I will tell people, if you go to Bimini, get a golf cart, bro. Get a golf cart, because that shit would have been fun. That's
Yeah.
what we should have did. Just rented like two
No, we shoulda
6-seaters,
got
bro.
fucking
And,
jet skis. That shit looks fun. I've seen the people riding
yeah,
on
but
jet
the
skis.
thing
shit
about that
dope.
is like, I think it was like fucking $200 a person or some crazy shit.
it was
and I was
expensive.
like, I know. I live in Charleston, bro. I know probably 10 people with jet skis. And all you gotta do is be like, yo, let's take jet skis out or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it's been cool to be in Bimini and do it, but
this cat was telling me at work today that they got on the jet skis before, and he said that shit was a lot of fun. He's like, they don't ask no questions. They don't say shit. Those must be some rundown jet skis. Cause they're like, you got money? You give them the money, like, see you later.
oh yeah,
No paperwork, no ID, no receipt, no nothing. Pay me.
No, I mean, it's
bring
the
my
same.
jet ski back in one piece.
same with them golf carts, bro. Everywhere, because we took the tram around the island, and then I rode on a golf cart around the island. Everywhere you go, them bitches are just like sitting down, and then you'll see one strip, like they just that one broke down on the side of the road. They're like, fuck it, take the wheels, whatever's good on this motherfucker, and put it on the. You know what I'm saying? They just rob the shit, but. I hope, man. I want to take you on another one though, because you would like Nassau and Freeport.
I'm trying to go where it's popping as soon as you get off the boat.
Yeah, like Nassau, dude. You could get off the boat and just go to Senor Frogs and have a great fucking time, man. It's fucking music. Cozumel,
I just want to go. Man, that shit was just like get off the boat, walk this long ass fucking pier down to this beach, and I don't fuck with I live in Charleston and I don't fuck with the beach. It was dope. It was dope to see like the clear water. I've never been anywhere where I had like crystal clear water like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like when we went to fucking Half Moon Key, I think that's where it was. But the time I went to Half Moon Key, like we got off the boat, went to this island, and like we rented snorkeling shit.
How was
like,
that?
Huh?
How was that?
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, because like whatever we did, we had like you could get drinks and they had food, but they had like this private ass beach, better water than what we just saw, like fucking crystal clear. But flippers, snorkels, goggles, bro. Riding a sea turtle, dog.
No,
petting a sea turtle, swimming under, a motherfucker swimming with us, fucking tropical fish.
Yeah, that's dope.
Fucking
that was
sea
nothing.
urchins and shit.
As far as fucking
like,
animals, we seen a couple stray fish.
Nah, bro.
That
Me and
was
Jamie
good.
fucking we swam with a fucking sea turtle, dog.
That's
like
dope.
literally, I mean, as big as this fucking table, dog. He was just swimming with us. We were fucking petting him, swimming. We'd swim under him. He'd swim over us. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was dope.
Hell yeah.
Then we got on this. See, I keep mixing up my cruises because this has been like my 4th or 5th one, but we went on one that was dope too. It's called the Glass Bottom Boat. And so like they got a boat. It's a regular boat, but the bottom is glass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they literally take you into like a reef, and they probably chum the waters, but all these fucking tropical fish swim underneath the boat. You know what I'm saying? And you can just look at all the fucking fish under the boat and all that
That's
shit.
dope. I'd have liked to see something like I was disappointed in Bimini. But it's cool.
Yeah, I think like next time you should plan it and do an excursion. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what it is, whether it's swim with the dolphins or snorkeling or jet skis, like just don't
at least
wait.
have something to do.
Just have it planned. You know what
we
I'm
just
saying?
was all we really did was
or go somewhere where it's like popping.
And being that I knew that it was gonna be kind of whack, I was like, man, I'm cool with just kind of like seeing somewhere new, sit on the beach. I don't really fuck with the water like that.
We should have did that swim up bar resort. It was $100 a person, all you could drink, free food.
Yeah.
Beaches there,
The only thing that sucked
swim
was,
up
like,
bar,
I
music,
had
all that shit.
I had I had my kids with me, so it was kind of hard.
Yeah, that's why we didn't do it too, because we had CJ and Kaden.
But next time, nah, I did. I wanted to have my first cruise with my kids. We had it, so it was a good time, and now it's time to.
Yeah, nah.
Next one is daddy turn up time.
Yeah, fuck that. No kids allowed.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Wind it up.
Fuck them kids. Up
Fuck
top, Girl
them
Scout.
kids.
Little tiny wiener. Itsy bitsy wiener. Smack that rotisserie chicken. That bitch all dude. I'll kill 15 minutes watching her shit. Yeah, that girl kills me, dude.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites, bro.
The other one's pretty funny too. I think her name is Sweet Anita, but she's like a gamer. She be playing like watching herself play games and shit, and she's like playing the game. Oh, fuck my tits. It's like, oh god, this bitch off the chain, yo.
Oh, she got Tourette's too?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I love a good Tourette's person, man. This shit's great.
Yeah. That's what I like about that girl. Like I know that it's unintentional, I guess, but shit cracks me the fuck up, dude.
Oh, I love that shit.
Cause it's like I be thinking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can kind of relate. It's just
it's
you
weird to
don't
know
have
that-
the filter.
and they don't even realize they're saying it or doing it.
Right. They just don't have the filter. But like, cause sometimes when I have like on the cruise, get a few too many drinks, bro, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stay with.
Yeah, there were a couple times where you started getting a little out of pocket with the servers.
Yeah.
You started saying some slick shit. I was like, damn, that ain't like you. But you know what was weird? What the one thing that you kept fucking with me about on the cruise was there's no fucking trash cans.
Yeah.
So you just literally finish a drink, just leave it on the table. I was like, man, I don't want to treat these people like peasants and just fucking pick my fucking trash up.
He couldn't wrap his head around
I
that
was
shit.
like, no, I'll go because there were like one or two tiny little trash cans you can find in the cut somewhere. I'll walk across the fucking boat to drop some trash off, dude. I don't get down like
He
that.
couldn't wrap his head around that shit. We played trivia, dude. He was like picking up all of our like papers and pencils. He was trying to take the pencils back. I'm like, bro, there's a reason there's no trash cans or shit around you, dude. Like, you're just supposed to have a good time and not worry about that shit.
What do you think the science behind them not having trash cans on there is?
What I just told you.
What?
It's like they don't want
Just so you can feel like you're service. You don't think it was like a problem and they was like, yo, we gotta nix this trash can thing. Like some fucking wild ass kids maybe setting trash can fires or some dumb shit.
Trash cans just sitting there with trash and stinking
Yeah,
shit.
maybe.
Just leave it there and move to the back.
Yeah, that's part of it, but I think you're right as well. It's like,
Gratuity, whatever.
yeah, gratuities, and like you said, a lot of kids and shit. Like, you don't want no kid watching you throw away a drink or.
Some kids started fucking with us on the boat. Did I tell you about that shit?
What they did.
Me and Christina went to, I think it was the last night we was there, the same night you had to yoke dude out. We was fucking sitting down eating, and this group of kids, man, it's probably about 15 of them little fuckers, teenagers, come walking through, oh shit, here we go. Just walked right past the thing, and then one of them just like trailed off of the pack and like grabbed a seat. And we were sitting by ourselves, nobody around us. And this kid just trailed off the pack, grabbed a seat, and went to sit it down next to us. And they had one kid that had like a fucking badass kid, like his big badass camera with a backpack and shit. Like he was filming some shit. And luckily, well, I guess not luckily, but James was with them, walking around causing trouble. And then he was like, no, not them. And I was like, oh, what the fuck now? Oh, what the fuck y'all boys doing? He's like, oh, and then one of the kids like, oh, that must be family. That must be family. And they just fucking walked off. And I seen them. They kept like fucking with people that were sitting by themselves. I was like, man, these damn kids these days. All for the gram.
All for the gram, for
All
the
for the
TikTok.
gram.
They trying to get a little tick
I asked
ticking
James, I
and
was like, what was that
talking.
about? He's like, oh, it's a YouTube thing or some shit. Like, hey, boy, better knock that shit off now. You're playing with grown men on this boat. Everybody been drinking all day.
Fuck around, get choked
That
out.
shit, that shit
You be
might,
sleeping on the first
That
floor
shit
when
might
you
not
should
go
be
the
on
way-
the sixth floor.
might not go the way you think it would.
Play,
Yeah, I'm trying to play.
Speaking of kids fucking with people, dude, I seen this story, man. It was this dude. He's like 75 years old. He lives on the street, right? So they're interviewing him, and he's got like one eye basically. His one eye's fucked up, and the other eye's fine. Older dude, and you know he's talking about it and shit. And he was like, in 1983, I got shot by with 357 Magnum, dude. I was coming out of the grocery store, and right next to this grocery store was this arcade where all these kids hung out and shit. And he said, dude, I was walking out, and I don't know what happened. I just got shot and right in the face. Boom, went in his eye, came out his cheek or some shit. And so he woke up 5 months later. Right, come to find out, it was this 14-year-old kid. This 14-year-old kid got hold of a gun of somehow, and it did not mean to shoot him, but shot him from like across the parking lot. He's fucking with the gun and just shot all the way across the parking lot and hit him right. So, you know, he goes in the thing and all that. This kid goes to prison, gets like 26 years or some shit. And when he comes to, you know, he starts digging in to see what happened to him and shit. Come to find out, that kid accidentally shot him. He didn't know that. And the kid is the only person on the scene that called the police, the paramedics, the fire department. The kid panicked when he shot this dude. He was like trying his best, like, because they like let him listen to the 911 calls and shit. So this dude goes through all the hoops in the justice system to get this kid out of prison. You know what I'm saying? I think he gets him out within like 2 years or some shit. And not only does he get this kid out of prison, an age difference between these two, you know, it's fucking, I don't know, 50 years or some shit. He's the best man in this kid's wedding. He's the godfather to his two kids and shit. Like, he developed a relationship behind this shit.
That's super dope.
I thought that was killer dope.
14 years he was in a coma?
No, the kid was 14 years old that shot him. He was only in a coma for like 5 months.
Okay.
He got shot in the face, you know what I'm saying? It fucking blew his eye out.
So, and then the kid was locked up that whole time. He was in a coma.
Yeah.
And then it probably took him a couple years to get the kid out.
Yeah. He like jumped all. But you gotta think, like, you know, that kid could have just ran. He could have just. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. He shot him from across the parking lot.
90% of them.
The kid would just ran, but he was that kid that like used to break out windows with a baseball, and the honest kid walk up and I just broke your window out, and you do the right thing. And that kid, that's good. That was a good story.
Happens, bro. That's like earlier today, bro. it's way different than this shit. But some people just got that remorse in them. You know what I mean? Like I'm one of them people. That's what this story's about.
Yeah, me too.
So like today, just first day back to work, bro. It was hot as fuck today. I finally get home, take a shower, I'm chilling. All of a sudden, I don't know about y'all, but this ain't like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like there's cell phones, all that shit. So like, when's the last time somebody like showed up to your house unannounced?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
The
And just
Sebastian doorbell bit.
Huh?
You ain't heard the doorbell bit by Sebastian Maniscalco? You got to look it up.
It's probably like this.
But go ahead.
But the fucking
the other day, to answer your question, Garrett did it to me.
yeah. But that's a little different. At least he's you're right. It is like that. But I'm just saying, like back in the day when we were kids, it was like that was the only way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not the only way anymore. No. You know what I mean? And Garrett's one of them dudes where it's like, if you knock on my door, I'm not gonna be mad because like you was in the area, you stopped by, or if you like, you know what I'm saying. But still, like, whatever. But anyways, today I get out the shower, whatever, chilling. All of a sudden, doorbell rings. Fucking dogs go berserk, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck's at my house? Because nobody's supposed to be here. Raven's like, it's probably that guy selling shit. Walk around the corner, there's a guy selling shit. You know what I'm saying? Little dude, young cat, on a fucking Segway with a fucking
Oh yeah, them guys.
iPad.
Yeah, selling solar panels or bugs.
Yeah, it was
spray or
security. You
something.
know what I'm saying? So I got a big ass glass door out front. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I literally walk around the corner, make eye contact, and I'm like,
yeah, ain't fucking with it.
and he's like, I'm like, no. And then when I do the second no, he's like, Michael, come on, water boy.
Oh
Water
shit!
boy.
Oh shit!
I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk up there and he's like, I'm like, dude, I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I cracked the door. I'm like, yo, I don't want nothing. He was like, hey man, I heard you do a podcast. Chris told me, your neighbor Chris told me that you do a podcast and you gotta
Chris,
he showed me your
Chris.
videos.
God damn it, Chris.
Water bottle, da, da, da. And I was like, Poe tries to go out the door on, grab him by his collar. He's like, you can step out here. I was like, look, dude, I'm trying to be nice. I really am. But I don't want nothing
I done
that
choked
you got,
out
bro.
one motherfucker this week.
Yeah. That's what I was
You
thinking.
gotta come in this door one more time.
I'm a new
man.
person.
That's
I'm a
different,
new
bro.
person, dog. I was just like, dude, I'm trying to be nice, but I really, really do not want anything that you got. Like, there's
You're at the wrong door. Don't make me say
told
it
straight,
again.
I was like, dog, there is nothing you can say that will make me buy something. Like, no matter how cool you make me feel about my podcast, like, nothing, dog. Nothing. And he was like, all right, dude, like, Chris got my number. If you need anything, I do. Our cameras are sick, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I shut the door. Instant, I sit back down. Raven's like, God, man, why do you have to be that mean? You know what I'm saying? And I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck. I was like, you're right. So
I'm that way. 'Cause
So I text Chris. I'm like, you got that guy's number?
So you getting some security cameras?
No, fuck no. I don't feel that fucking
Don't feel
bad.
that bad.
But I did text him and I was like, yo, man, my bad. I that's out of my character. I shouldn't have been rude to you. That's your job. But it's every day out here. He was
I
like,
always give him the time of day. I'd go out there and like, all right, bro.
I used to be like that.
I'm like, you got 45 seconds. Give me your spill. What you got?
Yeah,
Don't want nothing, but I'll let you do your part.
I used to be like that. But now, because I got the glass door. I used to be like that when I had to open the door to see who the fuck was there. Like, I could peek out the window or whatever. Yeah. But now that, like, you see me and I see you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's different now.
It's like I do this number every time. Like, you see me, I see you, this me. This is fucking
universal, dude.
Universal, dog.
I know that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is in, what is it, ASL? Fucking sign language.
Don't want none of that
like,
shit.
everybody knows I don't want that shit.
Yeah,
dog.
shit.
It's like, but because you live in this neighborhood.
Yeah, but
it's a new neighborhood, bro. It's like every day. You want solar panels, security, fucking lawn care, fucking insect, fucking
but
window
Christina made a
screens.
fancy thing on the front that said, not interested, try the neighbors or some shit like that. But she made it so, like, cute and pretty. that nobody reads it. They just think it's like a decoration.
They don't give a fuck anyways.
But,
people got no soliciting. People, them boys do not
like
care,
that.
bro.
But
This is the HOA
She's
neighborhood.
cold with it, bro. She will open the door, look at me like, not interested. Slam. I'm like, damn, I be feeling bad. That's why I always give people, I just open the door, I be like, what you selling? And they're like, you know anything about solar panels, man? This and that. I'm like, before you even get started, I don't want any. But if you just have to say something, what you got?
Yeah. I'm not rude until I get to...
Get some practice in.
Right.
Get some reps in.
I'm not rude until I get to the door. Because I literally step out my kitchen and I go, and if you don't go, cool, man, and leave, I do this again. And if you don't go, cool, man, and leave, when I open the door, I ain't got nothing nice to say. Because I've already said it. You know what I'm saying? I've been nice. This is the nicest I'm going to be right now. Yeah. It's saying, I'm good, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for thinking about me and shit. Yeah. Thanks for thinking about taking my fucking money on some subscription. You know what I'm saying?
Tell Chris, hey, stop sending shit my way.
Well, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Chris is probably the nicest dude I've ever met in my fucking life. So, you know what I'm saying? Awesome. I feel bad for him because that motherfucker got security, solar panel. he loves everybody.
Insect repellent.
He needs a,
Fuck, his kids be washing his car and shit.
I need to go over there and help Chris turn into a little bit of an asshole.
Guy's cool shit.
He can't help it.
You know, it's weird. You bring up people just showing up at your house whenever you was gone and fucking y'all was out of town, and he came to my house at 7:30 in the morning. Motherfucker, I don't know shit about him, but he showed up at my house at 7:30 in the morning and was like, "Yo, you friends with Michael, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "His dog's out."
Yeah.
His dog's just got the garage door open, running down the damn street. And oh shit! If this was a regular dog, I'd be no problem. This dog's a problem. He looks like a fucking problem at least. We get down here and he's like, "Man, I'm sorry to come at your house and shit." And I was like, "Oh, this is fucking cool, but damn."
Nah, he's a super good dude, man. Cool dude.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
You know what I mean?
He's pretty dope.
It's good to have neighbors like that, bro. Sometimes I don't feel like the greatest neighbor because I'm like, I don't know, bro. I'm not like I'm not a dick, man. It's just I'm cool with who I know, how I know, what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't mind being a little closer. I got some pretty cool neighbors. I got Barry.
I like being close with you enough to be like, yo, what's going on, man? Chop it up. But,
yeah. Well, Barry shoot across the street and drink a beer. Give me a beer's worth of conversation, and he's out. Darren, my man, Darren next door is cool. I got some dope neighbors. My other neighbors, they ain't really too friendly. They don't talk much. Hey, what's up?
That's my kind of neighbors.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. These boys have the biggest. I've been meaning to catch them. I don't really want to knock on the door. They got the biggest wasp nest I've ever seen in with my eyes in person.
Shit's humongous.
That shit is humongous, dude. And I got a bunch of wasps like making nests in my damn shit now. And I gotta go talk to them about that. Hey, bro, you hit a football or something. You hit them shit. That thing's the size of a football.
So you ready for another cruise, though? I like to hear it, bro.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of going to the mountains next, though. We'll do a little campfire vacation.
Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday, man. We need to put that shit together, bro. Like I said, man, like not full on fucking tent on the ground.
No, sir.
But do some fucking camping,
days
bro.
Is long gone.
Go chill. So, here's what it is, man.
Fucking Wednesday, man. Why ain't it Friday? Come home to a storm and shit. It's a rainy day.
It's fucking Charleston, bro. It was so fucking hot today that you knew that shit was coming, but hope y'all enjoyed this fucking post-cruise talk, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got the Tom Fords. You might as well call me Tom Cruise because I be cruising. We was boozing. We was cruising.
Shit.
We was choking people out. They was snoozing. I mean, we fucking ran through the whole gamut. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one, man. We'll be back next week, maybe with something a little different. Who knows? Like I always say, think harder, work smarter. If you want it to grow, just add water. Cousin Sal, Schizo, Waterboy, Mike Lowry, Foolish behind the cam. It's the Water Pod. Peace.
We out.
In the place I feel safe, it's just me and this old gravel road. miles seem longer these days as they shut down every back road we know. So I took a left at that stop sign where we met at a long time ago. Turned it up to 10 and got lit singing the words of that old rock and roll. Listening to the radio. When I hear that song, it sends me back in time, when life just seemed easier and everything was fine. Every now and then I go back to that place. What else can I say? Some things time can't replace. I took some losses right there on the chin. Dust myself off, throwing caution to the wind, till it's time to bring it on home. Listening to the radio. Trips to the ball field in the little black Ford Ranger. It was go Yankees go. Proud to wear that jersey. We would learn about no mercy, and we live by that quote. But I gotta say, there's one thing that sticks out when I reminisce on days like this. Merle on there singing about how mama tried, and I really felt that shit. Listening to the radio. When I hear that song, it sends me back in time, when life just seemed easier and everything was fine. Every now and then I go back to that place. What else can I say? Some things time can't replace. I took some losses right there on the chin. Dust myself off, throwing caution to the wind, till it's time to bring it on home. Listening to the radio. Listening to the radio.